The road to the state tournaments continues as Cardinal Nation has much to celebrate. Wow is right as the Cards apply the knockout punch to the Panthers. We tackle all the best stuff in this one. Sports Night is next.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Night. I'm Joe Young.
And I'm Howie Sproul. I'm still flying high from that football game on Saturday.
Hard not to be.
It's just, that's all I could talk about all weekend and then all week so far at work. Well, it's only Monday, but yeah. But seems like it's been a week since then.
It is a very cool feeling. It's very exciting. People were a little surprised that at the level of my enthusiasm afterward. I'm very excited for the boys.
Absolutely.
But I fully expected them to win that game.
Yeah, and we talked about it before. We didn't really want to make a prediction. We didn't want to jinx anything, but we both, I think, were fairly confident they'd win this game, and they certainly did. And really, they controlled that game for the most part. Spring Lake Park really didn't get too much done, but we'll talk a little more about it right now.
Well, the road only gets harder from here on out. Football team is not done yet. They're on a mission, and they're gunning for 2 more wins at the bank. The Cardinals got a favorable draw in a quarterfinal matchup against a division opponent they beat early in the year. Both teams have grown considerably since then, and the Spring Lake Panthers had not lost a game since that Week 3 loss to the Cardinals. Now it was all or nothing. Only one was going on to the bank. Cardinals didn't get the start they wanted on offense. Third snap of the day, David Jeebley finds some room, but the ball gets punched loose. Panthers pounce on it just on the Cardinals' side of midfield. Defense holds. The Cards take over on downs. Third play of the drive. Van Holzen looking to create on the run, cuts back, gets hit right on the ball. Spring Lake Park recovers at the Cardinals' 40. But the defense was not going to yield. Ty King disrupts the run right here. David Jeebley finishes Dunbar in the backfield. And this was a defensive battle as most predicted. How about some more defense early in the second? Ty King again stopping this run immediately. That forced a punt. Cardinals start at their own 6 and put together a year-defining drive that included 4 third down conversions of 7 or more yards. Van Holzen had a couple of big runs for first down, that one for 18. Van Holzen connected with Sonny Tao to convert the other third downs. Tao had 3 catches for 49 yards in the game. That set up the only score of the first half. David Jeebley right up the gut from the 4. That put the Cardinals up 7-0. Defense was going to make that hold, but the Panthers, a run-heavy offense, and there was just nowhere to run. Miles Taylor, Jordan Nolan combined for a tackle behind the line. Panthers were not about to go down easy. Clausen comes in looking to throw, looks down the left, finds big 6'4" receiver Caleb Skelly, who goes up and gets it deep in Cardinal territory. That set up drama in the final seconds of the half. Clausen looking for Skelly again in the end zone. Huge defensive play by Antonio Manos. Batted away and get the Cardinals to the locker room up 7-0. Defense continues to be the story in the second, but the Cardinals flip the script on the turnovers. Panthers cough it up near midfield. Lavelle McGrone is there to fall on it. Late third quarter, Cardinals from 3rd and 7 from their own 8. Van Holzen in trouble, throws it away from the end zone. Intentional grounding means a safety. It's 7-2. The defense gets the ball right back. Panthers' first offensive play. Ty King strips the ball and recovers it. Gets Cardinals the ball at the Spring Lake Park 45. But this ball just could not be contained. I don't know what was inside it, a Mexican jumping bean of some type, but Ryan Garlick coughs it up, and there's Wetzel to pick it up, his second fumble recovery of the day. We weren't done. 2 plays later, pitch goes to Derrick Henry. Amani Santiago Taylor wraps him up and rips it free. Cardinals able to scramble to get on top of it just outside the Panthers' 40-yard line. Cardinals finally able to take advantage of it this time. Jeebley finding some running room to run against the weary Panther defense. He had 114 yards in the game, and that set up this 1-yard sneak from Jake Van Holzen on 1st and goal early in the 4th quarter. It was 14-2 Coon Rapids. Defense seemed to just get stronger as the game went on. Miles Taylor all over the ball carrier in the backfield on this play. The Panthers held without a first down the entire second half, and more often than not, they found themselves running for their lives. Tedrow tracking the runner down this time. Cardinals with a big first down late in the game, courtesy of David Jeebley, and this allowed them to kneel on it from there and secure the quarterfinal victory, move on to the semifinal round at the bank.
I'm excited to go to the bank. Obviously, I'm really excited for these young men and this coaching staff because they've worked hard all year long and they've really earned this tournament berth the way they have. It's interesting. You look at this defense, and we can make an hour show talking about football, quite obviously. But you look at the defense and what they did. Cardinals turning the ball over twice in that first half in their own territory, and the defense able to stop, no points to come away. That's the mark of a really good defense. Offense did what they needed to do to score, get some points on the board, and the defense did the rest and made sure that they were going to keep Spring Lake Park out of the end zone.
Well, and when the offense struggled to get going a little bit again at the beginning of the third quarter, defense just went, that's all right. They don't get to keep the ball. We'll just keep getting it back.
Yeah, that was a really crazy series.
It was a weird third quarter, 4 turnovers in the third quarter, 3 against the Panthers, 1 for the Cardinals. Defense is going to be the name of the game again in the semifinals against Chaska. This is a Chaska football team coming in. They were up 35-0 before Matamidi scored a meaningless touchdown late in the fourth quarter, I'm assuming against second-string players. This is a Chaska team that has shutouts in 3 of their last 5 games, 6 games, including the playoffs, including the final game of the regular season. They shut out the St. Thomas Academy Cadets 21-0, which by coincidence is the same victory that the Cadets had over defending champion Owatonna in the quarterfinals. Elk River and Moorhead, just a shootout, 58-55.
That's crazy.
I don't know which one would have been more fun. The 58-55 would have been a fun game to see. But the 14-2 victory for the Cardinals was definitely one I would not have missed.
Elk River won that game with 1.4 seconds remaining. They threw a pass. The receiver got away from the defender, ran it to the end zone to win the game. That would have been a fun one to be at as well. But this is going to be great. You're right. Chaska's a really good opponent. I mean, this is maybe one of the best teams, maybe the best team that they've seen. And so going into that game, I mean, defense obviously going to continue to have to play well. Offense has to be able to move the ball and more importantly, not turn the ball over.
The Hawks will definitely swoop down on any turnovers the Cardinals allow. You saw they put up 35 points, and the benefit for the Cardinals is it's, again, a run-heavy offense. This is a Chaska team that likes to run the ball. They will throw it, certainly more than Spring Lake Park does, but it's a team that's based on the run, and that is the strength of the Cardinals' defense is their run stop.
Defenses play their assignments, play their football. They've got a really good opportunity to advance. But, again, mistake-free football. That's the key as far as I'm concerned. Number one key, do not turn the ball over.
Well, we will absolutely be there at the bank, 2 o'clock on Friday. School's letting out early. Everybody's going to be there. Woo-hoo! And we'll have it for you later so that you can watch the replay.
I'm sure I will do that. Well, football isn't the only fall sport still going at Coon Rapids High School. A couple of Cardinal swimmers are headed to the state tournament this week as well. It's no surprise Megan Schultz qualified, and she'll have company this year. Sophomore Ella Hacker punched her ticket as well. They'll go to the U of M together. And that's not only the exciting news out of last week's section meet. Cardinals 200 medley relay team had the worst qualifying time for the finals, but watch what they do at the top of the screen. It starts with freshman Laura McCarr, the backstroke. Then Schultz in the breaststroke. Hacker and senior Tamala King will handle the finish. They take 13 seconds off their prelim time and finish third in a time of 1:52.62, breaking the school record in that event. Schultz now has every swim record at Coon Rapids. Congratulations to her, well deserved. Ella Hacker in the 50 free, and just a great race, comes up just short. Hacker finishes third in a time of 24.71 seconds. Just 0.3 of a second from a state qualifying time, but she'll have a couple of more shots. Amazing race as she gets her medal. You're going to see amazing race in the 100 butterfly. Megan Schultz and Andover Emily Pulaski stroke for stroke to the wall. Pulaski sets a pool and section meet record to take first in a time of 55.37. Schultz is just 15/100ths behind, and Hacker in the bright suit posts a qualifying time of 58.48. She's headed to state. Schultz with another good race in the 100 breaststroke. Not quite as close at the end, about a body length behind, but a great time of 105.16. Gets her second place and another spot at the state tournament. Nice race for her. Gets the medal. A couple of other notes. Tamala King made the finals in the 100 freestyle and finished 7th for the Cardinals 200 free relay team. The Cardinals also earned a Silver Academic Award with a team GPA of 3.5 or better. And, you know, that's amazing as well. And so just congratulations to the entire team, and certainly congratulations to those two young swimmers as they move on to state.
Absolutely. It's a repeat performance for Megan Schultz. Still just a junior. She's got one more year ahead of her, but what a great race there at the end. That basically two all-section times in the 100 butterfly. They went stroke for stroke right to the wall. And, you know, it only makes Megan that much better to have that type of competition right here in the conference. So a lot of girls from the Northwest Suburban Conference and from Section 7 that will be looking to make their mark at the state championships, and we certainly wish them all the best.
Yeah, really.
Starting on Thursday.
Yes, we really do, and certainly those Ella and Megan at state. That's a great representation for Coon Rapids, and again, congratulations, Megan, for all those records.
And most of the time, we're not able to talk about section meet swimming because it's we've already done the review by this point, and we're just about ready to do a preview of the winter sports, and they kind of get skipped over. But thanks to the football team's continued progress and success in the state tournament, we're still doing it, and we'll have state results for swimming next week on Sportsnight, as well as highlights from the state semifinal. We also hope to have a preview for the girls hockey team, which starts this week. We've got their opener against the Tino Grace live at 7 o'clock on Tuesday.
Should be
Come
fun.
out to the Crick, support your Bluebirds, and then definitely watch it later. Set the TiVo. Make sure that's you can watch the replay. And the big one, of course, is Friday. It will premiere here at 8 o'clock. Games at 2 at US Bank. More girls hockey on Saturday against Osseo Park Center.
They still have TiVo? Is TiVo still a thing? I don't know.
Maybe.
I definitely am going to record it on my beta, but that's for sure.
But that's going to do it for this edition of Sportsnight. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us, continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying goodnight.